Thousands of parents are canceling their Netflix subscriptions because they feel that they are sneaking in stuff like this into their kids' show.
People are really boycotting Netflix. And it's not even a joke because a large number of people have cancelled their subscription. And the whole thing started when Elon Musk came out and said he wants his over 200 million followers on X to start boycotting and canceling their subscription simply because of the kind of movies they've been posting, especially kids' movies, and the kind of things they've been promoting. It didn't sit well with these people, and they felt that was what they could do to get back at these people. So guys, welcome to today's video. If you're new to this space, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and let us see what people have got to say with this whole boycott of a thing.
Thousands of parents are canceling their Netflix subscriptions because they feel that they are sneaking in stuff like this into their kids' shows. So this is Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, and in this show, two of the female characters fall in love. And at one point, they even kiss one another. Now, for some children, this could be kind of confusing, so parents don't like it and are now canceling their subscriptions. Now, this show, along with other shows, are pushing different agendas according to parents. Some people feel like some of the other shows that are meant for kids are pushing transgendered agendas on them. That's not the case for Jurassic World, but it is pretty clear that they are integrating attraction to the same sex in their shows. And the fact that these are kids shows, parents have every right to be upset because they are the ones that are supposed to be speaking to their children about this, not Netflix. And some people would argue this is stuff that you'll see in the general public when you go outside, which is true. But the reason people are upset is because it's up to the parents to discuss this with their children, not a streaming service.
People are canceling their Netflix subscription because of this? Are you freaking kidding me? For the people that don't know what I'm talking about, let me update you. So, I mean, I've had Netflix for, I don't know, a long time. A long fucking time. Ever since Netflix was $8 a month is when I started to have Netflix. Tell me why we as a whole are just such delicate snowflakes, and there are reasons that are good for canceling the subscription, but these reasons that I see people doing it for, you see it in every other movie. So Netflix has a lot of children's movies on it, and this is the part that I can see why they would do it. So in children's movies, for the past forever now, they have been adding in adult jokes, so that way when the adults watch the children movies with their child, they can also get a laugh out of it too. If you didn't know that, nobody is sensitized anymore. Children know about this shit now. There was a certain scene in a movie that people, this is one of the reasons, by the way. There's a certain scene in a movie where there's two females, they're cartoon characters, and they end up making out. They're giving each other smooches on the lips, and because of that, they want to cancel the Netflix subscription. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry, we've watched SpongeBob before, right? We know what's in SpongeBob, right? There's like an unbelievable amount of children's shows that your child still watches to this day, and it still has these jokes in it. It still has these other identifiers that maybe it's not for children. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, you canceling your Netflix subscription is not going to get rid of that shit. It's in, like, almost every movie now. But as usual, if there's anything else that comes out about this, I'll be sure to let you know. Just drop a comment that you want more videos like this, and also follow me so you never miss a video like this. But for right now, peace out, those motherfuckers. Have a good one.
So Netflix has now lost over 25 million subscribers due to the fact that they've been forcing sexuality and indoctrination and grooming in the kids section of their platform. If you don't know what's going on and you haven't seen those clips, head on over to the main profile page and watch the previous video. But for some reason, Netflix has decided to double down and lose even more customers by allowing this person right here, the writer of this upcoming film on November 20th, to speak. And basically, this film is all about how white culture and upbringing is a danger to society. Let's listen.
White people worldwide have really reckoned with how much their own personal identity is shaped by constructions of whiteness, and how much that construction of whiteness prevents white people from connecting to humanity. In other
So first they go after children. Now they're going after white people. What's next? They're going to go after the elderly. It's almost like Netflix is self-imploding and they want to file Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Why would you attack over 80% of your customer base? It makes absolutely no sense. And if I hadn't canceled already, I would have today. But I want your thoughts are in the comment section below. Did you already cancel, or is this enough to push you over the edge?
I understand y'all canceling Netflix because of what they are promoting. I definitely agree. But can we be real for a second? The things of this world definitely are going to be always put on display for your child to see and hear. However, it is your responsibility as their parent to definitely instill them the things of God and the things that you want them to know. Okay, can I get a what? Can I get an amen? Oh, you're not gonna say amen? Yeah, because you want the screen to raise the children anyway. Yeah, I said it. Because the thing is, y'all can get on here and talk about what y'all gonna cancel today, the next day, and forevermore. But the thing about it, if you don't sit down and read the word to your children, explain to them these things ahead of time, then they're not gonna know what's gonna happen when they go off to college or when they go off into the workplace and they see them, theys, and those, and they're gonna be like, Mama, what is this? Or they gonna fall victim to the same manipulation that the them and theys fall victim to. Y'all gotta hear me on today. Y'all gotta hear me on today. Don't be so high and mighty. Oh, I'm just gonna shield my child away. Because as a child who grew up in the church, my parents did not shield me away from things of this world. Because I have seen the remnant of children who were shielded, and let me tell you, they are in a bad way. Okay? Don't shield them babies. Tell them what's really going on. Tell them what's up. And tell them also that is not the way of God. Them people in sin. All right? Love you. Bye.
I just got on TikTok. Have you been on TikTok today? Netflix. We are boycotting Netflix. What's it all about? Why are we doing it? I suggest you go do some research. It is wild. I'm just going to say this. When I was a child, I was a child. I wasn't thinking about relationships. I wasn't thinking about, am I a boy or a girl? I wasn't thinking about pronouns. I wasn't under any suspicion that it wasn't okay to be yourself. None of that mattered. I was a child doing things children should do, like play, learn, brush their teeth, do their homework, play, be a child. Y'all, I am raising kids. One boy, one girl, twins. They're 4. They should not be subject to indoctrination at every freaking corner. My kids shouldn't know what it is to be gay. They shouldn't know what it is to be trans. They shouldn't know that relationships are a thing. Like, that's not something that they should be thinking about, much less witnessing on their own cartoons. Children's cartoons. The world's not okay. It's just not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay that I have to raise my children in this world. I'll make one last note. I had not heard of being gay or bisexual until close to the age of 18. And I didn't really learn about transgender until I was like late 20s, maybe 30. I'm 37. Yeah. I support all love. I don't disagree with you being able to love who you love. I don't disagree with that. But seriously, leave my kids alone. Leave my kids alone. Let them make their own choices through growing up the way children should be allowed to grow up. Period.
In the world we live in today, children are not allowed to be children again because there are a lot of things distracting these kids from being that innocent individual or that innocent, beautiful soul that they are. And for me, I don't think it's all about canceling your subscriptions. How many are you going to cancel? If you cancel this one, are you going to cancel the other one? Because these things are everywhere. It's like a virus that has gone viral, like it is everywhere. For me, as a parent, I think it's all about we parents being careful of the things we expose our children to watch, the kind of games they play, the kind of TV programs they watch on their tablets, on the screen. We have to monitor these things. And in as much as they've made parental control, they've reduced the whole censoring thing to I think about some, you see some 14, some 16. Back in the days when I was growing up, I know it used to be from age 18. But you see these days, they've brought the whole censoring of the age down. But one thing this whole Netflix drama really brings up, beyond the politics and hashtags, is what our kids are actually watching. Because let's be real, streaming platforms today have so much content. You can literally go from a cartoon to something totally inappropriate in just a few clicks. And most of these apps autoplay. So before you even realize it, your kids are watching something that's way beyond their age. Parents really got to stay on top of this stuff. We have to stay on top of this parenting game that we have chosen, the parenting responsibility that we have chosen. I'm not saying lock your kids in a media bubble, but at least know what's being pushed in front of them. Some of these shows have messages or themes that are just a lot for younger minds. For crying out loud, what does an 8-year-old child understand by one being a trans or one being a binary and the likes? And the wild part, it's not always obvious from the title or thumbnail. It sneaks in through humor, dialogue, or even background scenes. I think that's why this boycott hits a nerve. It's not just about one show, it's about parents feeling like they are losing control over what their kids are exposed to. And that's fair, honestly. The internet's raising a lot of kids these days, and that's kind of scary when you think about it. Parents are so busy to monitor what their children are watching. Parents are so busy with a lot of things, and at the end of the day, kids are exposed to things they are not supposed to be exposed to, things that are too delicate, things that are too fragile, things that are too heavy for their fragile minds. And that's pretty scary when you think about it. So, yeah, whether you agree with the boycotts or not, I think we can all agree on one thing, that parents got to be involved. Like, check the ratings, use parental controls, talk to your kids about what they watch. Because at the end of the day, whether it is Netflix, whether it is YouTube, Disney, Prime Video, and the likes, they are all businesses. It's on us to filter what comes through those screens. I remember growing up those days back in Nigeria, TV stations don't start operating till 4 p.m. and once it is 12 midnight, they all shut down. But in the world of today, these things are working 247, 365 days a year, 364 days a year. These things are running. There's no break, there's no pause. Even when there's a system downtime, in no time, these things are up again. Now we have AI. Children are taking their lives just because of the kind of communication they had with either with AI and the likes. So parents, we really need to be careful. Really, raising kids these days seems to be more difficult compared to the days we were little children. Really, it's very difficult. We have to be involved 100% as parents. So, at the end of the day, this whole Netflix boycott isn't just about people being mad online, it's a reflection of something deeper. Parents are starting to wake up to how much influence these platforms have on their kids. Because, sure, Netflix might lose billions this week and maybe they will bounce back. But what's really being talked about here is trust. Can parents trust what's on these platforms? Of course, no. Can they trust that what's labeled as family friendly actually is? So yeah, whether you're team cancel Netflix or team let the kids watch what they want, this whole thing should at least remind us to pay closer attention, because the shows might end with the credits roll, but the messages they leave behind those stick with kids a lot longer. Anyway, that's my take on this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Do you feel like streaming platforms are crossing the line, or people are just overreacting? I'm curious to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Kindly drop them. And please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section. And we are going to see in the next one. Thank you so much and peace out.